and welcome to the Kit Show. This is the show where we review kits and give them a score out of 100. Without further ado, let's get to our first kit. Okay, our first starting place is Arsenal, and this kit has been leaked as well for a long while, and this time it's finally out. Arsenal away kit based on the bruised banana kit in the 90s or whatever. Carl, what are your overall thoughts of this yellow kit?
I think it actually looks better than the classic. It's really nice. I like how the sponsor Fry Emirates, of course, matches really well with the design on the back. This is a really nice kit. So I'm going to start this off with a strong 93%.
Yes, I totally agree. I don't know, I prefer the collar on the original one. That is the collar what we've seen on the home kit. But I think it looks really neat and tidy. The sponsor fits in well. I love how the design's been toned down a little bit, but it's there, that design of the zigzags. I think it looks really good together, and I think they've done a good job here, Arsenal, in all their kits. And because of that, it's a 93 for me as well. That brings us down a notch to Manchester City's new third kit, and being quite disappointed with Man City this season. They've had some quite poor kits overall, and this one just puts a cherry on the top. I mean, if you want a kit to glow in the dark, this is the one. What is the colour choices here?
I don't even know what they're doing. I don't know where they got the pink from to fade in with, of course, a greenish colour. It just looks a bit odd colour choice, so in that case, 61% for me.
Yeah, this rhubarb and custard kit for me is a 56. Poor colour choice. If it was a different colour choice, I think this would work and would have been much higher overall. But because of that, and because of what it looks like, you know, it's still 56. Wolverhampton Wanderers, this is their away kit, and it looks pretty good actually. It's neat. We've got a big black design here with the gold, the Wolves gold, and we've also got little diagonal lines as well. For me, the best bits is the difference in the black and the gold. The only downfall for me is the sponsor. It's the big white Chinese or Japanese lettering. It's a bit overpowering, but apart from that, I think it's a very nice kit. 88% for me.
I think it looks really bold, the whole kit. It's definitely better than their home kit, and I really like this one from Wolves this year. Very nice, so 89% for me.
Moves on down to the Championship, Brentford. This is their away kit, Umbro design. I like it. It follows the two-tone template palette thingy I always have. This one being black and yellow. You know what it is. And it is following the bees, or the Hornets, or whatever the fuck Brentford is again, with their logo. Listen, it's it's a bit boring, really, isn't it? It's neat, but it's boring. 85% for me.
So I like how it chose yellow for the black background. Makes it like more like what you say, unique or whatever. It's a very nice kit. So 84% I'm gonna give this one for.
Yeah, I like the colour as well on this one.
It's alright.
It's what it is, really. That brings us on to Charlton away kit. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not really keen on the colour. They were supposed to have BetDAC as their sponsor, but I believe they have BetDAC have actually contacted teams and said to use this charity as their sponsor. We'll see it as well with Sunderland, but this for me, poor colour choice, and really it's a bit boring really from Hummel, so 48% for me.
Yeah, it's quite poor, isn't it? I don't know, it's a Hummel logo that ruins it for me. It's just like stuck on anywhere it says Hummel. So yeah, 40-some% for it from me.
It's a bit boring. Alright, let's go to some of the big European sides. What's brought out kits? Barcelona released this one a couple of weeks ago now, and it's got mixed reviews. It's based on one of their historical kits, obviously, with the slash.
Yeah.
I like it. It looks really neat and tidy. The only moan what people had was the sponsor, how it cuts straight into it. Sponsor itself actually is neat, and
Yeah,
and I actually don't mind the cut, but it does ruin the effect of the slash across, and it's a shame. But I think overall I like it. 86 for me.
I think it looks alright actually where the sponsor is actually. Makes it stand out a bit more of a sponsor. So overall I think it's quite a good attempt and it looks really smart. So 86% as well for me.
Wow, that takes us to Bayern Munich away kit. This one's different, isn't it? It's got the white and the silver effect to it. I'm going to give it an 82 because this graphic for me doesn't work as good as I think it should, really. It looks a bit like the printer started running out of black ink again and just started splurting out stuff. But the T-Mobile sign fits well on this, but apart from that, 82.
Yeah, I think I agree with you with the pattern on it. It's, I don't know, like you say, it don't really work as such, does it? So it would be better if just came to plain white, actually. So 80% for me.
Dortmund, though, they've shown what to do with silver. They've got a black kit as well here, but it's got the silver Puma, silver sponsor, and then it's got a nice graphics in there at periodic stages, and I do like that. I think also this kit is probably an example of how the Dortmund logo actually should stay its colour. I think yellow stands out, it looks good. And I really do like this kit. I think it's a very good effort overall. 92% for me. I do like it, how it works.
I agree with all you said, it's really nice, so 90% for me.
Nice and quickly through. Schalke, this is their away kit. I mean, let's cut to the chase. It's a plain white kit, but it's a very smart kit indeed. Sponsor, I think, somehow fits in their style. I love how it uses that two-tone of the blue and the white. But then we add the mint colour green on the sleeves, and I like that as well, with the bit of the darker grey. Overall, I think it's a very nice kit, but as there's nothing too special going on, that drags the score down. 70% based on that. It could be a bit higher, but, you know, there's nothing wrong with this. I think it's a very, very good kit.
Yeah, like you say, it just looks quite plain, don't it, with... I don't know, it's like a basic colour in it, but...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so 72% for me there.
AC Milan, third kit. Listen, I was thinking when I was writing the score, if this was about 4 years ago when we were doing the show, we probably would have put this kit in the top 5. It would have been probably first.
Yeah.
I just bored. To me, it's boring. You know, we've seen it. It is there. You know, it's for me. It don't do it for me. The sponsor fits in and all that, and the design's all right, but for me, it just doesn't have that wow factor anymore. Because of that, it's 79%. It would have been much higher.
Yeah, I think it still looks alright with the pattern and that. Like, looks better from a distance away where you just see the hint of red on it. So I don't know why I do like that actually. So 83% from me.
That brings us on to Sunderland. As you recall earlier, I was on about BetDAC and how they told their teams to sponsor Children with Cancer UK. The only problem is Sunderland already had the kits released with the BetDAC logo, and they had to plaster over it with this new sponsor. So this obviously detracts from the kit. Listen, it's the same Adidas design. We've seen it so many bloody times this season now. But overall, it actually works with blue and red. But the fact is, we have literally got a sticker and we have plastered it across the kit. And because of that, it's dragged it so down. 45% for me. Because it is literally a sticker on a blue kit.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. It's just a downfall. I know they literally had to change it last second, but it looks really odd where the sponsor is in that. So 48% for me.
Yeah, even if you turn it inside out, you can still see the BetDAG logo on it, and that's quite amazing. Lincoln City away kit, I mean, it's not bad, is it? It's quite neat. It's using the grey palettes with the blue. It works, I think. Sponsor's a bit overpowering in a way, but again, for me, it don't really do much. It's just grey kit, so 51%.
Yeah, exactly. It's just a grey kit. Like, just You won't see this kit and say, wow, what a nice kit or anything.
Unlike, well, we said that with the goalkeeper kit.
Yeah, that's all
obviously
right.
we don't rank the goalkeeper kits, but we do like the goalkeeper kit. It's got that wow, but the away kit though.
Like, I don't hate this kit, it's just...
That's why we're giving it 50. Really.
Well, it's smart, so 54% I'm going to give.
Yeah, it's just a bit above average, but yeah. I like this one. Corey doesn't as much, but Wickham Wanderers, this one is bright yellow. We've got old nachos all over it by the looks of it. I think the sponsor fits in well. Yes, it might be a sticker, but it fits in well. The logo and even the O'Neills fits together pretty nice. I love the back where it's got the 1887. Love how they've added that graphic. And overall, I think it's a very good kit as a package. Collar could be a bit different, but no, I like this. 90%.
Yeah. Yeah, it does look alright. I do like the pattern in that. Just, again, the logo. It should be like the normish colour. I don't really like the yellow inside it. It probably makes it or not, but I'm not really a big fan of it, so some 7% for me.
Right. Peterborough United pretty much released last year's kit. I think there's only small little differences here and there. I mean, it does look smart kit. The sponsor's very big on it though, and I think it would be nicer if it didn't have the .co.uk on it.
Yeah.
But I do like the shade of blue they've used on this one. And I like the small little texture on the sleeves, and based on that I'm going to give it a 70%, but it's not winning any awards.
Yeah,
and I hate the blue sticker on the back of the shorts, by the way. It is nice off.
Yeah, it just looks exactly the same as last season, so I'm just going to give it a 65%.
That brings us on to Dundee United's home kit. It's orange, just a bit. We've got diagonal stripes on this one in the 90s shine texture. For me, I love the contrast between the collar and the kit. I love the kit colour. Sponsor fits in really well actually, even with the bit of white used. Always love their logo, and also the Macron logo fits. And I do like the kit overall, so 90%.
I do really like the kit. Just one thing for sponsor, I think should just get rid of the light blue power bit at the bottom. Just keep rid of that top bit. It will be a lot better, and probably put it a bit low down. I would just go higher end, so
definitely low down. Yeah.
79% for me.
Yeah, I agree there. That brings us on to Scunthorpe United.
Yeah.
It's a bit messy. They don't. I don't think Scunthorpe know which colours to use, because one season you see them wearing mostly the darker red, maroon, whatever they call it again, claret colour. Next season it's just all light blue. It's a mishmash of different designs, and I think the sponsor doesn't fit in well, and the logo don't fit on the chevron. Based on that, I'm going to give it a low mark here. I'm going to give it a 40. For me, it looks more like a away kit. It don't work really.
Yes, so I see. So we use the same sponsor as the Dundee. If you notice, for Utila. I think it actually looks a bit better on this kit than the other, to be honest. Just one thing, the top bit, the logo just don't fit into where the brown bit is at all, does it? So 49% for me. Looks really odd where logo is.
It looks like a proper League 1, League 2 team. The scores reflect that. Morecambe, we brought you news around the first episode. They had a kit vote. This one's probably been decided for the last 2 months, but we finally got around to actually seeing it. And listen, it's the Macron design I'm not really fond of. It's got the penis collar on it. It's a big white cock on it. The design's actually alright, they chose. The sponsor's very overpowering as well with the black nachos, it looks like we've got on it. Listen, I think for me it's bang on average. The collar just drops it just that bit below that average mark. So 49 is the score I've awarded this one.
Yeah, I think actually looks really nice. Just of course the colour, they should just change it to the normal.
And it should be black rather than white.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I would have given it a lot higher. So I'm gonna just go give it 65 for this one.
Oh, that's a shame. And finally, Roma have released this away kit about a week ago, 2 weeks ago. It's a lightning bolt.
Yeah.
Thoughts on it?
Yeah, I think it looks a really good idea. It does look really smart. One thing, I'm not sure if he's wearing red shorts, if that's his shorts choice for pick for this season. But it would be a lot better if I had white shorts.
Well,
if
no,
they
I mean,
are-
they're not shorts, man. They're just jogging trousers.
Yeah. Whatever choice is,
I think Charlotte's white.
yeah, short would be white, but of course I'm in shorts. Yes, I'm not short, so at this point of time, I'm gonna give it a 79%.
I like the creativity on this one. It's not too over special, is it? The sponsor actually fits in pretty well, but it's a bit big. I'm gonna give it a 73% on this situation because it's a bit weird, isn't it, for a football kit?
Yeah, it is a bit, don't it?
We had quite a selection of kits there and quite a selection of scores given. We have a change to the top 5 kits, so let's see our top 5 kits. Yes, that early change is a draw in 5th. Arsenal shares the spot with both of their kits, both scoring an average of 93. All the rest stays the same. There we go. Arsenal makes it into 5th, joint 5th.
Yeah.
Makes a change from being 4th. We go to leave you now. And hopefully more kits come out. Thanks for watching. If you did, you still are.
Yeah.
I've been Oliver Eaton.
I've been Eaton.
Bye bye.